Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Today we're going to be taking a page out of the director's book, and we are going to be running the team that Kim Ji-hoon used for the funny Mirror Dungeon live stream from last week. And I'm just going to be auto-battling my way through it. The intended strategy, I suppose. Sure, we'll go for muzzle. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't like auto-battle a lot. But it can be funny to watch sometimes because it's very funny how it frequently will just choose like the wrong choice, especially for certain IDs. So we'll see how it goes. His team was this, I believe. Assuming I'm not messing anything up. And yeah, so we're just gonna auto battle it. Auto win rate, I guess. And that's like the kind of just straight up better one. Although damage can be funnier. Although win rates usually. And we're just gonna send it. We're gonna see what the game does with this, right? Just letting the game play itself. Ryoshi got double tails and the other guy got double heads and Ryoshi's still tied. That's funny. Yeah, win rate, yeah, I mean, like, sometimes it's like, usually it'll just go for, like, the highest thing in scale. It's gonna be whatever is gonna, like, clash higher, I suppose, right? I assume that's how it works. Which is why sometimes something like, you know, like Rip Space often won't get chosen. Because it can't factor in, like, the additional coin power stuff sometimes. It's weird, they might have fixed that at some point, honestly. It's been a while since I've really bothered with auto battle. It doesn't mean, like, units like, Barber Otis are definitely not going to be played right. I think auto battling with Priest Gregor is an insane move, especially in a bleed team. Like, is he not going to just explode at some point? Like, I mean, I assume he will, right? Because he'll just be going for attacks. There's not going to be, like, defensive skills. I don't know. I'm not sure how much it factors in, like, resonance either. Probably if it'll, like, give you, like, a notable enough boost, it'll go for the resonance. But, like, I don't even know how much it'll factor that in, right? Auto battle is a big mystery, that's for sure. Okay, Tang Tang guys, kill them. Our Sandy's like getting high now. Gregor's Sandy is still neutral, which is funny. He hasn't gotten the chance to clash yet, I suppose. I know his passive can't like trigger for himself, right? Which will be a factor sometimes. Alright, he won a clash there though. His passive just super solid in general. We should have it up by now. I assume we've got enough of us to have a trigger. I didn't check, but it'll just be constant Sandy gain for the entire team. Especially good for like early mirror dungeon stuff. Like it takes a few turns to set up usually because it's an owned. You can't get it turn one. But like since you start with 2 less resources in mirror dungeon, as long as you've used like 3 less skills turn one, you'll have basically every turn for the rest of the time. Probably pretty good with like Philip or with Philip Sinclair or something. Yeah, just going for the highest skill ranks. Makes enough sense.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 더 먹어치워라.
Okay, cool. We'll see. We will be going for like bleed fusion gift. I think you know might as well. Gregor might bleeding himself a lot if so, but I mean I guess since it's not a solo, like it's not like he's gonna be using too many skills. He'll probably be fine. Most fights aren't gonna take more than a single turn. I guess we're only doing this in normal, not hard, so it won't be like to the same extent as the live stream. What do we get here? Perversion? Sure. No intention of using egos, so... Sure, right? We'll take it. I mean, we declared ++ here. Oops. Wrong one. Don't know why I hit that button. Very random button to hit. That's for sure. Oh well. And at a time. It's funny, earlier Mirror Dungeon and stuff, like, you could get, like, floor 1 bosses that were just, like, the Ting Tang gang leader, but now he's been demoted to just being... Oh, right. Just being a generic guy. I'm curious, how much does Auto Battle prioritize his skill 2? Because it chooses skill 3 over skill 2, which makes sense. I don't know if it'll factor in, like, the coin reuse stuff, but, like, the skill 3 clashes better. Just kind of, because the skill 2, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm very out of it today. But the skill 2, like, coins, well, they're on hit or something, right? Not gonna be always a thing. And yeah, for these units, it's mostly just going for, like, the strongest skill, which, yeah, that's how it goes. Wink, wink. Okay, I just exploded. Yeah, Ring Song. I do need to talk about how busted Ring Song is to also really get, you know, the same vibes as the live stream. Yeah, I mean, he's busted, right? He should have been nerfed, but nerfing's bad or something. Victory. Cool. Right, on to the next floor. We can go for something with, like, smoke and wires. It could be funny, making sure we get that floor 3 fusion gift. Although we can just roll and shop for it if nothing else. Rainbow gift, sure. Phlebotomy pack. That's some healing. That's actually pretty solid for, like, Gregor. We gamble. I'll just go for the nail, sure. That's fine. I guess the bosses are probably gonna be... Okay, that's dogs. Yeah, any of the bosses that can be on this floor are probably pretty bad for auto battle stuff. A Blood Red Mane we can actually do a bunch with. Nice. Gregor skill change, given over skill 3. Don't mind if I do. Can we get some... I'll take that, absolutely. That's a bleed tier 3. Nigel's name for scriptures is nails, which is funny. That's probably good enough. Exactly 0 cost to our name. Sorry, we'll go full bottom path here. And we'll see how this goes. A win rate. We've got a 40% assist attack here. Will it be funny and give it to us? Who knows? A little bit of bleed. A little bit of bleed on that guy. Should probably gone for, like, one of the white gossipium floors, shouldn't I? Because I think there were a couple of those. I wasn't really thinking about it, but yeah. Would have been really nice to get white gossipium prior to floor 3, so we could actually upgrade it to ++, so we get even more debuffs from it. It's very overkill, but still nice to have, right? Nice. As long as Priest Gregor doesn't get hit, and he really shouldn't get hit, the bleed shouldn't be too much of an issue ever. Even when he gets to the point of it being doubled. He's just building up a nice blood feast for Barbarotis. I definitely do wonder how good Barbarotis is going to, like, look going forwards, right? Because, like, she is worse bleed than Ring Otis, right? I think everyone knows that. It's been something that people talk about a lot, how it was, you know, unfortunate to give her an idea like that. But, like, when we get more units that have Blood Feast, will we want to have Barbarotis on the team to consume a bunch of Blood Feast and stuff that we don't really want to be consumed, yeah? Like, you know what I mean? Just, like... How are the next few units going to use Blood Feast? Because, like, so the thing about Blood Feast, right, is the fact that it has the weird conditional where, like, higher kindreds get to use it first. So when we get Dulcinea Rodion, that'll be our first instance of getting a second kindred, who will just innately be, of course, higher than the two third kindreds we have so far. That's interesting to me, because, I'm really curious how, like, that works. Oh, yeah, it probably has your skill 2 over your skill 3 there. That's interesting. Wonder why. Is it just because the skill 2, like, clash higher in that situation? I guess so. Like, maybe does it factor in certain conditionals or something? I haven't really been paying too many attention to some of the choices, but it's been mostly normal stuff. That's interesting. Where was I? Yeah, right. Because like Barbaros just kind of feels like if we've got better units that consume more Blood Feast, and Barbaros could just really feel just kind of like a Blood Feast sink that isn't doing much for us, right? I don't know. Ring Notice might just be better depending on how things go. All that definitely depends on if we're going to end up getting like a Cassetti ID or not. 6 Kindred just for the bit, right? I don't know. It's either this banner or never, yeah. Last chance for Cassetti believers. I think it's definitely possible. Yeah, it's logical most stuff. We get the 3 Lustres, solid. I like Priest Gregor's skill 3 like Clash Win animation. I like funny like Clash Win animation stuff. Kinda like the one we're about to see right here, yeah, like that one. Priest Gregor's is kinda similar. Not quite to the same extent where the enemy like attacks, but it gets clashed away by Ishmael, but it's still cool to see like funny animations on skill 3s. I like it. It's nice. I suppose these enemies are staggered, yeah. Yeah, but here it's going for your skill 2 over your... Or he's going for your skill 3 over your skill 2. That's interesting. Curious why. Is it like certain conditionals or something? Like, it's not like you've got less scissor blades than you had last time. Is it because of bleed on target? Like, do the bleed conditionals add up to be such a degree? I can't read it because it's going to scroll so fast, yeah. Yeah, so I think what it's saying here, oh yeah, so your skill 3 gains clash are based on bleed on target, yeah? So if the target has high bleed, it prioritizes the skill 3 because, well, they get it's basically going to be higher clash power, right? But if the target doesn't have high bleed, does she prioritize skill 2 because it's technically a higher clash? Right? If we were doing auto damage, would it not do that? Auto damage would probably prioritize the skill 3 almost no matter what, unless like certain like sin resistances or something came into play. I don't know. Dogfight's gonna be interesting though, because like we'll have to see just how it decides. It's gonna like clash all against all 3 of them, and then just go all in on one of them. Okay, now it's actually splitting up. Very random. It's weird how it does sometimes. Sometimes it'll do it when enemies have like different sin resistances or something, because it'll be like, oh, this is more worthwhile. Do these guys have like slightly different, like in terms of like numbers or something? I don't know. It looks exactly the same to me, so I don't know. Interesting how it's splitting up the one side. It's just kind of seemingly very randomly. Normal enough skill choices, though, yeah. Do some damage. Bleed them a bunch, right? That sort of thing. Gonna get evaded a fair bit, but we can probably break through a lot of the evades pretty easily. So I'm not too concerned. Good old paint over. Pierces this, but that's fine. Yeah, that guy's got a lot of bleach. Okay, nice. Yeah, so now, yeah, these two are frenzied, so assume they were just gonna get a clash everything here. Oh, speed might be something, though, yeah. Yeah, one of the things I really hate about auto battle is the fact that I do know about this, like, it doesn't factor speed in at all. Like, it's just like, oh yes, you can go for this one, you can go for this one, like, because you could very easily clash everyone here, right? But auto battle's like, no, it's not trying to clash, it's trying to target the skills that are attacking. It's not actively trying to clash with it, right? Oh, there's normal stuff. I don't know, I think it's best that it's, inefficient, though, because, like, auto battles should not play the game for you, right? Use it for, like, grinding or whatever. Eh. Cool. Well, that's floor 2 dealt with. So that's nice. And my dog's whining. I don't know what that is about. Just sees something, probably like another dog or something. As he does. Okay. So we can go. We don't want to go there. Don't really want to go to any of these floors. What do we want? To be pierced, we can definitely just kind of kill. That's funny. Oh, actually, Wrath Week's also pretty funny. I don't have the most amount of Wrath. We'll go to be pierced, though. Sure, why not? None of those rewards are particularly, like, appealing, but... funny bosses, right? Okay. Let's see if we can get a fusion going here, though. We don't have a lot of tier 2s we're really willing to fuse away, but, like, we can do something like this, right? That'd work, 50-50. There's Respite, yeah. No shocker there. Well, that's fine. We don't need the fusion gift. We'll live. We could, like, upgrade something if we wanted to. Like, more bleed. Because that's what we need right now, more bleach. Oh, we should be good. Should be fine to press on now. Poise, cool. We do have some poise on this team, right? It's got, like, 2 quad people on it. Just a little bit of, like, random poise in there. And there's also the fact that, like, we could benefit from charge stuff because we have, Red Eyes Ryoshu. Okay, these guys sure appear weak. Sure are going to explode. Love to see it. Nice, that one hasn't fully exploded yet, but, you know, just one random attack thing will do. We don't have White Gossipium, so, like, exploding is, like, relative. Yeah. Enemies are most likely going to die because they're going to get staggered and then killed rather than, like, of bleed damage. Like what happened to that one guy Ryoshi just killed. We actually lost a clash there. I wasn't paying attention. Huh. Yeah, normal not stuff. And 2 HP left, so yeah, we can just have Ring Sonic finish that off pretty easily. You know, he's very busted. Something about how, like, he should be a Maestro or something to match it. Maybe he'll get a promotion one day, who knows. Well, we'll grab this. More Pierce Synergy, of course. It's a Pierce Ego gift. It's one of the good ones, too, so that's nice. Alright. What's this fight? We didn't pay attention to damages. Oh, it's the weird drone things. Why are they Pierce weak? Definitely interesting. Wrong costume. And these guys are certainly something. I always forget these guys exist, because, like, they exist on, like, a couple of floors, but they're super uncommon, yeah. And their evading is annoying, right? Especially in, like, main story content, the fact that, like, you had to fight these guys at 0 sanity, and they just keep on evading, so even if you won, you wouldn't be able to get your sanity up, like, because they were just evading. It's very frustrating, that's for sure. And especially because when they released this Kanto, for, like, the first, like, week or so, they also changed sanity. Or it was just half a week, right? They, like, patched it, like, 2 or 3 days later. They changed sanity gain mechanics, so it was half as fast. Which was an interesting idea, and I think, you know, sanity changes is an interesting idea to some degree, but, like, the issue there is the fact that it feels so bad to be at neutral sanity. Because things are just so down to coin flips. It's just hard to bear. I think sanity changes aren't, like, a bad idea per se, but definitely not the way to do it. Sanity in general, I think, doesn't need to be slower, right? I think, you know, the on-kill conditional being more consistent would be nice instead of being only against higher leveled enemies. They've been doing that for like certain ideas. I think like Barbarotis is like that, right? Like she on kill she gains standing regardless of the enemy's like level compared to hers, which is nice. I wish that was like a baseline thing, but it's fine. Against something like Kanto 7, because every enemy is like a super higher level than you, it didn't really matter too much. Still would be nice. Cool. Theoretically, we could get funniest us attacking here with Ishmael, depending on how that goes. 60% odds. Do we do it? We do. Cool. Full sun. That means more bleed for Gregor. Not you, buddy. You're chilling. Okay, cool. And yeah, it's just one very poor guy left, yeah. Victory. Cool. Okay. And we get I'll take a random ego gift, sure. Could get something good or could get voodoo doll, yeah. That checks out. This is a fox, isn't it? Okay. That works. We are gonna auto battle fox, which I have a feeling is gonna be bad. But that's fine. I think crab could have been worse. How's it going? I mean, yeah, we're killing all the umbrellas. More or less what I expected. At least we're like chromatic coloring. At least hitting you with like some decent things. Interesting how they're preferring the ones that take less damage from their attacks instead of the one that's, you know, weak to pierce, but it's win rate, not auto damage, right? So, yeah. I think if we did auto damage, they might just go all in on, like, the umbrellas, though, because they're frail and weak and stuff. That one did not die. That's unfortunate. Does this one kill? I think are they glut weak? I assume so. I don't remember weakness the umbrellas are compared to the fox. I think they're slightly different, but like I might mix it up with one of the other various fights where there's just a bunch of like random minions. Like, you know, Spice Bush or Farm Watch or that sort of thing, right? Very similar fights. Okay. That's cool. And if we win rate, will it? Yeah, they're gonna go all in on a single umbrella. Yeah, look at that. Truly incredible. You're going for a neutral. Like, these are in Clash Duty, and then like, alright, clashing done, let's all go for the same umbrella. At least, like, the bleed means, like, our clashing is still gonna be pretty solid. Actually, no, we have bleed on the other part, right, because this is the other part attacking this turn, yeah, because it alternates between them. As far as which one goes for the triple attack. Well, we can still stack up some bleed, and if we lose a clash, that does mean more bleed damage. We did win the clash, though, which is better, but not as funny. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, you get the kill. Cool. And then let's look at this. Yeah. They're pride and sloth. Right, they're weak to the funny boss. Okay, yep, that kills with the bleed damage, yeah. Nice. And yeah, we're just gonna have to win rate the mass attack. That's fine. No more umbrellas, you're not getting the funny damage increase, and like most of the teams probably pierce resist, right? Yeah, these two are pierce weak, but everyone else is pierce resist. You know, that's chill then. Let's try it. That's yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much bleed damage you're taking. You think you're winning, but in reality you're losing. Yeah, you should bleed to death. That's good. Or we can just hit the same point. And that also works, yeah. Well, it's a victory. We'll take it. Can we get Murder and Warp Express? That would be really funny. I think that would be really, really funny. No, darn. Okay, we'll go, what's a fight that could be really bad to auto? Time healing time? Sure, let's try it. Would have been funny to have to fight Cassetti with Bleed, because that's always funny, but no worries. We're gonna get a lot of bad Eo gifts here that aren't gonna do anything for us. Once again, though, part of the fun. Yisun can get another skill too. That's funny. Oh, lithograph, contract, Mars Fortune, yeah. We'll take some of those, don't mind if I do, and then we'll save the rest of our cost for the end. Full send, we'll have to go through this fight. It's just a focused encounter version of like the normal guys here. Right. Yeah. They are Pierce weak though, so we'll do some damage, that's for sure. Okay. Nice. We're winning some clashes here and there, you know, that's nice. Scanning his bloodied hand. Contract, cool. That guy's very dead next turn. Just some random attack. Actually, we're probably gonna go like all pile up on that one guy next turn, since it's a focus encounter. That's how it tends to go, right? Don't know if we're staggering anyone else here. I think Yusong probably staggers though. Or is he, wait, is he doubling up? Oh, he is. This guy's dead. That makes sense, yeah. And Heathcliff was also going for that one guy, okay. How heavily are they going to go into the one? Yeah. That guy's very dead. As expected, you know, auto battle moment. Okay, cool. And there's this one guy left who is gonna explode from being hit by a few attacks, if you will. Just a couple. Let me get a bunch of events on this floor. Just cover invites. Oh, NDA, sure. I mean, I'll take it. No reason not to. Oppression bandage once again. Sure. I see a rabbit. This thing might be called Time Duck, but you're like a rabbit. Like I don't even see the rabbit. I see the duck. I don't see the rabbit. I don't know. I'm sure if it's just like I think the image itself it's really hard to see on. It's all like because it's very like what's the word? Like bloomy? Maybe? I'm not sure, but whatever it is, like it's very glowing. It's hard to get a good view of the actual Abno because it's like very spectral. Yeah, you're going for the skill 2 here, yeah. So I think it is like what I was saying earlier. It's all about the conditionals. Skill 2 rolls higher without conditionals. Skill 3 rolls higher with conditionals. Just being like bleed on target, right? And because of how much we bleed enemies, turn 2 and onwards, it's probably always going to prioritize skill 3. So next turn she'll skill 3, right? Contract triggered, yeah. Did not matter, that guy was very dead with or without it. And yeah, these guys are all very dead. You're a Divier? More like you're all divvied up. Got him. Ryoshi's so real for that one. Okay, nice, they're dealt with. I think we had an event and then one more fight, and then we'll get to move on to the Time Ripper. It might be an interesting fight to see. How heavily are we gonna... We're probably all gonna pile in on, like, the random, like, what are they, time manifolds or whatever the things are, the little minions. Actually, still not fully not sure what they are. I guess Poise might have been the worst choice here, but I like Fluorescent Lamp. It's funny. It's nice. Another blunt weak, so it's more Divier. Should be simple enough. We don't have too much blunt on this team, you know. We've got two people that are, you know, mono blunt, and they're pretty good blunt. It's really not like a bad like damage spread, all things considered. Like, it's a little heavy into pierce and not too much on the slash, being, you know, 3 mono pierce people and only 1 mono slash, but like, it's still a decent enough balance. I'd say at least. And yeah, that guy just dies. Yeah, right. Keep on needing to, like, remind myself to win right through this and not just play the game. See, is that a... Oh no, I thought that was 30 scissors, but no, that's 30 blood feast consume. That is not 30 scissors. I was like, wait a second, where's the mask? Where's the mass attack? And then I remembered, oh, I'm looking at the wrong status effect. Cool. On to the final ring, you could say. Kind of like Ring Yisung, when you think about it. Yisung's skill change, don't mind if I do. Let's get you another skill 3. A little bit of variety, right? Let's grab Headless Portrait just because, like, I don't think it matters. I don't even have the Fusion Gift. Am I gonna get the Fusion Gift? Let's see. Whoop. Whoop. I am. Cool. We'll get that here, of course. Kim Ji-yoon did it, right? So, I mean, we might as well do it. And then otherwise, we'll just carry on. Could do more fusion. Could get, like, White Gossipium or something. That's not a bad play, but eh. I think we're chilling. Indeed we are. Yeah, let's see how this is gonna go. Yeah, we're just straight up not gonna bother clashing him because this is unclashable. Okay, this one... Yet unfolded time rippers. That's what they're called. Okay. Alright, yeah, go all out on these little weird minion thingies of his. Because, like, are they just supposed to be, like, 3 of the other brains that are part of, like, the Time Rippers, like, collective? Because if so, like, you see them before you even get, like, the reveal that, oh, the Time Ripper's just, like, a bunch of brains, like, all together, right? Because that's, like, mid-fight. So, I don't know. Yeah, you hit Ishmael, yeah. Well, see, we actually will redirect stuff here. I don't know if we're winning clashes, right? Bloody Mist, yeah. I shouldn't be surprised. You know, the coin power is pretty nice. I wouldn't be surprised if we one-turn this phase, get some bleed going, so the rest of these clashes are going to get some additional damage thanks to that. Hematic Coloring can do a lot of damage because this guy's weak to Pierce and Sloth. Does this alone do it? It does, yeah, I had a feeling. Why did it say it was staggered? Hmm? That was weird. I assume because it was interrupted or something? I don't know why I had, like, the staggered graphic for his skill. Because he didn't get staggered. I'm not hopeless. You'll be fine. Such is the will of the auto battle. Yeah, this part's a little bit harder to get funny bleed off because, you know, a bunch of different pieces and that sort of stuff. Oh, contract, nice. Yeah, like, we're not even getting bleed damage off from losing that clash, which is a shame. You do resist Pierce, I mean, that's nice at least. I assume we're all gonna go into, like, the one broken brain next turn. Because that's usually how it goes. Actually, do we stagger this one? Oh, we did. Okay, so there's 2 of them that are staggered, so it could be either one, realistically. First off, Clash, and then I'll hold in on one of the staggered ones. Yeah. Did you not just do this? Huh? I thought you... You do have it. Why are you doing it again? You're only... I guess it's because... You know, it's because these would be attacks, wouldn't it? Yeah, we broke some of the ones that would actually be attacking in a different situation. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I was confused for a second because I was like... Huh? Why are you doing nothing this turn? But no, it's intentional. Gregor's taking some damage. He can't die, so, like, it's not a worry. And then everyone else is just one-siding. Yeah. You got 5 protection, but is that enough to save you? The answer may surprise you. It's probably not. You might live, like, past this turn or something, but, like... Your odds aren't looking so good in general. Yeah, God, actually, you're not living past this turn, are you? Yeah, you're dead. A little bit of Harpoon to Obsessioning, yeah. And we can just annihilate you. You staggered Gregor, so at least you did something, right? But otherwise, kind of just exploded. That's happy. You got a lot of people that are really strong against Time Ripper. You didn't take any damage. Gregor took 800 damage. I think that does factor in it. What's that? Oh, it's the... Okay. I was so confused for a second, but no, it's the clock hand moving around that you can just see in the background. I thought, like, something was, like, going wrong with my screen, and it was, like, there's, like, some sort of streak across it or something. No, that's the clock hand in the background. Confused me a lot more than it should have. Well, that's fine. We'll take our 3 levels, our 9 delectable boxes, and then get out of here. Give them to me. Excellent. How we looking? Oh, look at that. That's a couple boxes. That's... Whoops. I didn't change this. I was trying to remember to do this, but I forget sometimes. Cool. There we go. Daily pull time. See how this goes. 1 star. Just a base for Yoshu. Cool. One of the better base IDs, so... Not that it does anything bad to shards. Rodion, who would have thought? And finally, on the Gregor banner, what do you have for us? And the answer is nothing. It's Dawn. Base Dawn. Good old base Dawn. Good old support. But yeah, the Ring Pointillist Maestro Yisong. Certainly something else. But that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!